Good morning, friends. And today is Wednesday morning, and we meet to discuss some positive ideas. And this is all on the basis of some positive words from our dictionary, which we use on day-to-day basis, and also these true meaning behind these words help shape our personality, also shape our business. So today we are discussing some of these very powerful words, starting with alphabet P. So let's begin our journey. So first word on our list is patience. Well, patience is a very important characteristic of people. And if you are a leader and if you are a CEO of an organization, you must have a lot of patience. Now, what is the importance of patience? Patience is such an important activity that you need to inculcate within your organization. If you don't have patience, then you will not be able to listen to others because you have already preconceived ideas in your mind, and you are thinking that whatever you are saying is right, and you are don't have any patience to listen to other ideas. And it's not only listening to other ideas, you should have patience to listen to other people's ideas, but at the same time you must listen them and not simply hear them. So when you say I'm listening to others, you should also look at the positive side coming out from those ideas. And this is what will propel your company to the next level. Because if you are not listening to the ideas of others, you do not have patience to even try different things in life. Where is the innovation? So the whole idea of having patience lead to the innovation, lead to multiple ideas that can come out from your company. So let's look at the other positive word. Next word is potential. Of course, potential is such a positive word. To recognize the potential of an opportunity is very, very important if you are a leader, and more so if you are a chief executive officer. You must have an understanding of identifying where the potential lies. Because if you don't have that understanding, then chances are you will be spending your energy in a non productive way, and you will then miss out the potential opportunities. So that is why potential, the true meaning of potential in business and our real day-to-day personality development is very important. When we talk about potential, you have to also understand activities that you can do, activities you can't do, and based on your strong points, you identify the potential of a particular opportunity, particular situation, a particular person, and so on and so forth. That is why potential is a very, very powerful word, and it can help. The true meaning behind potential can help us shape our personality and shape our company. Now, imagine if you build potential as a characteristic in your personality, then you're always thinking in a very positive manner, and you're always thinking how do you utilize your time in such a way that it is more productive. So, potential will lead to another powerful word called productive. So, what is the next word in our list today? Passion. You have to be passionate. Whatever activity you do, you have to be passionate, and passion is something which shows how much interest you are showing in that activity. And if you're not passionate, then if you look like very dull, and you're going around not showing any energy, then obviously you don't look passionate. So you have to always have passion in whatever you're doing, and also inculcate the similar passion based habit in your team, so that the entire team which is working for you is very focused and passionate about their job, about their work. So that is why passion has a very, very powerful meaning. The true meaning behind passion is your interest. You actually like to do what you're doing, and the day you are running out of passion, energy, that is indication that you must not do it. If you're not passionate enough to do that activity, you should not be doing it. You should be doing something which you feel very passionate about, and that is true for your company as well as activity which you indulge in. Say for example, if somebody says I like to play hockey, but if you're not passionate about hockey, you will not be able to develop a good game of hockey. Therefore, you have to be very passionate. Similarly, everything in life leads leads to understanding how much passion you have in that activity and how much vigor and energy you are willing to put in that activity. That is why it is a very important word which we must inculcate as a good habit. That means we are always not only having passion but also demonstrating the passion about work. And if you are able to do that, you will be able to lead your team in the right manner and in the right direction. And they will also learn the similar passion towards work from you. So imagine, friends, you have to be very, very passionate about activities which you're doing, and don't be lethargic about things. So, what is the next word in our list? The next word should be pragmatic. Well, pragmatic is a very difficult word. It is having many vowels in it. But what do you mean by pragmatic? Pragmatic is you are balanced. So while you have all these features in you, you are passionate, but you should not be, going overboard. You have to have some balance in you. You have to have some pragmatic approach, as people say. You have to demonstrate that you can think through various aspects of that particular activity which you are doing, and you have also understood the objectivity of that activity, and that is why you have a balanced approach towards that activity. Now this will also apply to understanding the problem statement. You cannot understand the problem statement as a problem. Suppose you're faced with a problem, you have to be pragmatic about coming out with a solution. Don't think this as a problem. Think this is just an event which is happening, and that is why you want to have a balanced approach towards finding a solution. Similarly, if you have a very good victory, again, you don't go overboard celebrating that victory. You would like to basically have a pragmatic approach towards celebrations. So pragmatic is a very important word. It is also lead to another powerful word called maturity. So balanced, a powerful word which we have covered in this series. Maturity we have covered in this series in the previous videos, and today we are covering pragmatic. So as a leader, you have to have a very good pragmatic approach towards your business, towards your team member, and towards your activity which you're doing. What is the next word? Prime. Prime is a very powerful word in our list today, and prime basically means that you have to understand what is the key activity which you are doing, and then classify them in terms of importance. And that way you will basically come to know what is your apex responsibility, what is your topmost priority. So that is why, if you have this habit of categorizing the problems in on the basis of priority, you will be able to understand what is your prime responsibility. For instance, if you are a CEO, your prime responsibility is to run the organization, make sure it is profitable, make sure there is enough revenue which is flowing in, make sure that you are able to pay the salary to your team, because that is your prime responsibility. Your prime responsibility as a CEO is not basically going and closing a deal, because that is the activity of your team. So everybody has to know what is their prime responsibility, and you cannot get out of that. So that is why prime responsibility is understanding the prime responsibility is very, very important. That is why prime is an important word for any leader. And I think this is a good habit to understand, to classify your activities into priorities, and then approach the the world and towards the solution of your responsibility. So next word is partner. We we would like to talk about partner. And partner will basically means that you have a partner. For example, your team is a partner, your client is a partner, you also have a partnership agreement. So you have to treat a partner with that kind of a attitude, and you have to really understand that as a partner. Now, it should not be a word, it should not be used lightly. When you say that, hey, I'm actually having a partner, whether a business partner or a life partner, it is not a light word. It is very heavy word. It means a lot of responsibility. Sharing of responsibilities as a partner, sharing of victories, sharing of your defeats. And that is why, even though partner is used very lightly in day-to-day language, but it has a very deep meaning. And if you understand the depth of this word in true sense, then you will be able to run a good partnership, whether on personal level as well as on the official level. So we have covered partner. Now the word that we would like to cover is called pattern. Pattern is sorry, beg your pardon, patron, basically, not pattern. Patron is your client, basically, who who follows you. So actual meaning of patron is that the person who follows you. And again, pattern is a very important word, because you have to take care of your client who again follows you. They have shown faith in your products and offerings. Similarly, people who follow you, for example, if there are YouTube channels, there are 1,000 patron of that YouTube channel. These are your clients. You have to treat them like your client, and that is why patron is a important word. And if we understand the value of patron, our business will flourish, because we will be able to take care of our patron nicely, and we will be able to treat them properly. So patron is an important word. Now I would like to talk about polite. Polite is something which we have to do as a individual. We have to be very polite with people in terms of how do we treat them. Because if we are very harsh with people, then and not understanding, not empathizing with them, the confidence of people will go away. So as a leader, as a CEO, we have to always show that we are polite, we understand your issues, and we handle and talk to you politely, not in a harsh manner. So that is why polite is a very, very powerful word, and I think we use it every day. We train our kids, we tell them to be polite in life, and that is why it's a very good virtue to be polite. And think about it, friends. I mean, if you're in some sort of a leadership role, you cannot show the stick to your team member, because then a team member will move away and they think that you're too harsh on them. So you have to be very firm and very polite. So politeness is something which is very, very important. So next word on our list is promote. Promote is related to sales activity. When we say that we are doing promotions, it's basically talking about what we are doing. And sometimes people confuse with this activity as if it is a responsibility of only certain set of people who are frontline people like sales or marketing. But in nutshell, I would say that for promotions, it is the responsibility of every human being. In fact, when we are kids, we learn to promote our issues very early. If we are hungry, we say, "Hey, I need milk." We learn how to, promote our hunger very early. If we want to play, we learn how to do that. And when we grow, this is used everywhere. So if you are good in promotions, you will be able to do that activity very nicely, because there will be a lot of pattern which you will be able to generate. So promotion is an important activity for a leader. And some people say, I don't want to promote, but that is wrong. You have to keep promoting. Whatever age whatever activity you are doing, you need to promote. And there are many people who don't like to promote, but you know what to do. This is the need of the hour. Everybody has to do some sort of promotion about themselves, about their company, and about their team, and about their country also sometimes. And the last word today I would like to discuss is potential. Potential is something which is uh, identifying the opportunities. So, if you are able to identify the opportunities, you will be able to create a lot of business for your company. So, you need to understand the potential of the activity that you are indulging in. So, friends, we have reached the end of our Power Word uh, of the week discussion. This is some small management tips that we try to provide in this program, and we meet every Wednesday, and we are live, being streamed on all social media platforms. So I look forward to receiving your messages, your ideas, your suggestions, and as always, thanks for watching, and I will meet you next week, same time. Until then, I like to say goodbye for today.